What's up, guys? This is Omega Frez of Omega Frez Gaming. I'm just making a upload of my Unchained deck because it was requested by a viewer. But this is it. I got 2 Ash Blossoms, 3 Dark Spirit of Vanishments, 3 Dark Spirits of Malices. These are really underrated hand traps, and they work really well with Unchained. A lot of decks don't have them in it, so it dodges cards like Crossout Designator, because their opponent doesn't have anything to in their deck to banish. Um, it can get hit by Called by the Grave, but it's not too much of a hindrance. And all in all, if they called by the grave one of these, it's not that big of a deal. You got 2 of the Unchained Twins Aruhas. You got 3 of the Rakias. 1 Unchained Twins Surama. 3 of the Disasters. 3 of the Unchained Souls. 1 Regeki, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Trade-ins, 1 Dark Spirit Mastery. It's mainly to search out your level 8s. There is an argument for going for this one instead of this one, because usually what you'll want to do is trade in, and you want to get Unchained Disaster in the graveyard as soon as possible, because it allows you to combo off with graveyard recovery. You want 3 Unchained Prison or Abominations Prisons. 1 Lightning Storm. There's an argument for having more, but I, in general, prefer Twin Twisters because I can pop my own cards. This is kind of just doubles as a Regeki or Lightning Storm if you're going second. You don't need too many of these. It's just in case you are going second, it's helpful to have one, or the chance of having one in your hand. It also allows for comeback plays. 1 Wailing of the Unchained. This is the least useful one. I would use its face down effect more than I use the face up effect. But it does allow if it's face up and you link summon, it does allow a disruption. So 2 Twin Twisters, 1 Torrential Tribute, just so that you can disrupt your opponent and combo off during your opponent's turn. 3 Escape of the Unchained, 3 Abominable Chambers of the Unchained, 1 Land Fornicus. This card is optional. I use it so that I have a backup so that I can go into Avermax, because Avermax says it requires 2 cards special summon from, or 2 or more monsters special summoned from the extra deck. And there have been times where I had the Unchained Soul of Rage and an IP Masquerena on the field, but my Unchained Soul of Rage was special summoned from the graveyard, so I wouldn't have been able to go into Crusadia. So having the ability to just link that Unchained Soul of Rage away for a Land Fornicus with another monster means that I can just go into Avermax. Certain decks don't have an out to Avermax, period. Especially if it's Unchained or it's summoned using IP Masquerena. I got 3 Unchained Soul of Rages, 3 IP Masquerenas, 3 Unchained Soul of Anguishes, 1 Borreload. This is mainly as an out to Crusadia. As an Avermax user, I know how annoying it can be to get a Avermax put on the field and not have an out for it. Borreload is a direct counter for Avermax. So that's that. Three Unchained Abominations. These are, you probably don't need three copies, and you probably don't need three copies of this either. If you had wanted to put three cards extra cards in the deck, you could get away with taking one Unchained Soul Anguish and two Unchained Abominations out of your deck. Some alternatives. There is a card called, let's see, it is a Link 5. I just don't have it yet. It's this one. This card's really good in this deck. It helps with mirror matches. I've only ever run into a mirror match once, but mirror match Unchained is a pain in the ass. And I did lose because my opponent had this tech card in their deck. So there is an argument for putting this in the deck. It also goes with the theme because you can use your opponent's monsters as materials to summon it. So having one of these in the deck would be helpful. You could also, I think you can do access code too. Yeah, access code. I just don't have it. Otherwise, you could do access code. It does have a lot of link materials, so being able to go into access code is a possibility. And then, let's see. What's another alternative? Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. I don't think I have it yet. Oops, spelled it wrong. Yeah, you could put Appaloosa, and that would be an extra three cards. So access code, the Underworld monster, and Appaloosa in exchange for one of these and two Unchained Abominations.